Hi, welcome to First Person Yoga, where we move the body to find stillness in the mind so we can move the pen to find inspiration on the page. I'm Kate, and I'm really glad that you're here. Today we have a short, slow, and low practice. Low and slow is what I think I titled the video. And this is a great practice for first thing in the morning, or right before bed, or even in the middle of the day if you just want a little bit of gentle mobility and to find a little bit of peace and quiet for yourself. Every first person video includes a writing prompt, and today's has to do with the idea of doing nothing. And it's inspired by a poem by the ancient Japanese poet Basho, who wrote, "Sitting quietly, doing nothing. Spring comes and the grass grows by itself." The grass grows by itself without us having to do anything to help it along. So that's the spirit of today's practice, is whatever to-do list or worries you have in the back of your mind, if you can just set it aside and let yourself just be easy for these next few minutes of movement. All you need is a yoga mat, even a blanket would work for today's practice, just to sit on, and something comfortable to wear. And we'll start in an easy cross-legged seat. If this doesn't feel comfortable, you can slide a blanket or a pillow underneath the hips. Settle in, take a few deep breaths here, filling the belly first. Maybe close the eyes just for a moment or two as you deepen your breath. And as you do that, press down through the sitting bones to feel that length in the spine, the crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. One more deep, full breath, just to feel really centered here. Good. Then if your eyes are closed, go ahead and blink them open. Bring your hands to either side of you on the mat. Maybe the palms or the fingertips touch down. Inhale to reach the arms overhead. Gaze follows the fingers. Exhale, bring your right hand down. Left arm reaches over. Stay rooted through that left hip, and then roll the left shoulder onto the back, tipping the chest open. One more round of breath here. Good. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, come down on the other side. Again, roll the shoulder onto the back as you tip the chest open just a touch. Good. Inhale, both arms reach high again. Gaze follows the fingers. And then this time on the exhale, twist towards your right knee. Bring the front hand to the knee, and the back hand comes behind you, and walk those fingertips behind you even a little bit more, just to gently deepen the twist, looking over the back shoulder. Long breath here. Good, and then on the next inhale, reach your right arm up and over on this diagonal. And you can kind of tug on the opposite knee so you feel a little bit of tension to help deepen this side stretch. Gaze can be up towards the arm here. Or down at your puppy if you're practicing with a friend. Good. Inhale to come all the way back to your twist, and then exhale into the twist. Good. Inhale, come up through center. Exhale, twist in the other direction. I'm pausing for a little belly rub of the pup here. And find that twist again. Maybe you walk those back fingers behind you just a touch. Good, and then on an inhale, reach the left arm up and over. Find that diagonal stretch. So you're getting a stretch through the left side of the body. Maybe you gaze up at the arm here. Good, inhale, return to the twist. Exhale, stay there. Good, and then inhale, arms overhead, gaze follows. And exhale, hands through heart center. Really actively press the palms together here. Take one full inhale through the nose. And a big sigh out of the mouth. Good, from here, transition to tabletop. So shoulders over wrists, sorry Joni, hips over your knees. And you come to your tabletop position, really set it up, gaze down between the thumbs here. And then we'll move through some cat-cows. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, look forward. And then exhale, curl the spine, send the gaze towards the navel. Really exaggerate that puffing up of the upper back here. Good. Inhale, drop the belly, look forward. Exhale, cat pose. Back and forth. About 3 more rounds of breath. Moving through your cat-cows. Good, and then we'll take about 3 more rounds of breath, but we'll find maybe a little extra movement within the container of these cat-cow shapes. So maybe that looks like dropping hips to heels, taking some big circles. Maybe you'll just stay in your table and look over one shoulder and then the other. So find a little slow movement right here from your tabletop position. 1 more round of breath. Good. From tabletop, extend your left leg long. Press the toes down and then press into the heel. Stretch the back of the leg. Good, and then swing the right heel outside the long edge of the mat here. Plant the right hand and peel the left arm up. So you're coming into gate pose. Take a moment to adjust on your left leg. The left toes are pointing forward. Inhale here. And then exhale, bring your hand over the ear and then all the way down towards the mat. And then open up. So you're taking these big circles. Let's take 3 in one direction. Good, and then meeting up at the top, we'll take 3 more going in the other direction. If the wrist is hurting, you can always make a fist here just to keep the line of the wrist straight. Good, landing with the arms, reaching high, and then float the left leg up just for a moment here. Press the heel towards the back edge of the mat. Inhale. Good, exhale, lower the back toes, lower the top hand, and make your way back to tabletop position. So reset in your tabletop. And we'll take that on the other side. Extend the right leg back, toes touch down. Press into the heel, stretch the back of the leg. Good, then swing the left heel outside the long edge of your mat. Plant the left hand under the left shoulder and peel the right arm up. So the shoulders are stacked here. Right toes are pointing forward. Inhale. And then exhale. Right arm comes alongside the ear and then forward, down and up. 2 more times. Big big circles. And then the other direction, maybe you follow the fingers with your gaze, just as a way to really tune into the movement. Good. Inhale, stretch high, really reach the fingertips. And then option to float the leg up, really pressing the heel again towards that short edge of your mat. Good, and then wait for an exhale to lower the foot, lower the hand. Come back to tabletop position. And from here, swing your feet out to one side and then come back to a seat right at the center of your mat. We're gonna come into boat pose. So sit really tall, long spine, hands behind the knees. Lift one foot and then the other, gently coming back onto the tailbone, really drawing the belly to the spine here. And this is great. You can stay right here or extend the arms forward, palms face up. And just breathe here, keeping the spine long. Good, and then from our boat pose, lowering the feet, bringing the hands back behind the knees, and coming all the way onto the back. When you get onto your back, stretch your legs really long, reach your arms overhead, full body stretch. This time though, on the inhale, we're really going to engage all the muscles of the body. So make fists, scrunch up the muscles of the face, point the toes, inhale, and then exhale, let it all go. Good, one more time. Inhale to engage all the muscles, the quads, the belly, and exhale, let it go. Good, I'm going to slide down a little so you can see me a little better. And then from that full body stretch position, hug your right knee into the chest. Both hands come to the right shin. The left leg is still stretched long. Roll the ankle back and forth. And then bring your left hand to your left hip. And use the right hand to guide the right knee open. Make sure you're staying anchored through the left side so both hips are making contact with the mat. Full breath here. Good, and then use that hand to guide the knee all the way across the body, coming into a twist. Okay to bend the knee on the bottom leg too, if you like. Right arm extends out to the side and the gaze extends out over the right fingers. Full spinal twist on our back here. Take a few long, even breaths. Maybe close your eyes. Good. Next inhale, come back to center. And then just switch legs. So the right leg will stretch long, the left knee will hug into the body, both hands to the left shin. Really tug the knee in, roll the ankle. Good, then keeping your left hand on the left knee, bring the right hand to the top of the right hip. And then use the left hand to guide the left knee open. Nice wide hip opener there. And then next inhale, guiding that knee across the body, coming into the twist on the other side. You can keep the hand on the knee. Extend the left leg long though and send the gaze, or the left arm long, and send the gaze out over the left fingers. Maybe you bend both knees here. Take a couple nice long breaths. Good. From your supine twist, this time instead of coming onto your back, come all the way onto your side. Pause here for a moment, just check in with the body. And then press yourself back up to a seat, right where we started. Nice, low and slow practice today. Today's writing prompt, as promised, connects to this idea of doing nothing. So get out a pen and a piece of paper or your journal. And the prompt is simply, what does it look like to you to do nothing? What does it look like to you to do nothing? Thanks so much for practicing with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.